All right, guys, welcome to Random Iowa. Today is the first of the towns or townships or whatever it's going to be. We're going to throw this little pointer here. It's going to end up somewhere on this map pointing to someplace in Iowa, and we're going to go there, learn about it, and explore. Right, Landon?
Yeah?
Do you want to come throw the pointer? Or you want me to do it?
You can do it.
Okay, here we go. You ready?
Yeah.
And we're throwing. And nothing.
Nothing.
All right, take two. We're going to do this again. We're going to throw it and see if we can land on a town or a township this time. And we've got Winterset, Iowa. Winterset will be our first town. So let's get ready, get packed up, head to Winterset. So one rule I've kind of made for myself for this channel is don't take interstates. No interstates, back roads only, but the only downside, yeah, really the only downside, outside of it takes longer to get there, which I'm totally fine with. That's kind of one of the points of this channel is when 2-lane roads become 1-lane roads. This one actually isn't too bad. Not being born and raised in Iowa, there is something really special about the countryside out here in the back roads of the country, especially when the corn is coming up. The corn and the beans are coming up. I think maybe some people that aren't from Iowa just think of it as a kind of a boring, flat place or something, but it really does have some pretty beautiful countryside, that's for sure. Ah, cool old truck. You car guys, check this out. Just sitting here, old Corvette. Man, that thing needs a little work, but whew, you don't just see these sitting around like this anymore on Iowa back roads. It's just too cool. You don't really, that's just, to be able to stumble upon that, just so cool. Pulled off on the way into town to check out one of the bridges of Madison County out in the wild. This is the Hogback, I believe it's called, bridge. Oh yeah, it's right there, Hogback Bridge, built 1884. This is so cool. Think about the history of this thing, all the things that must have traveled across it. I wonder what the reasoning was. If you guys know, put it down below. I'd be interested in knowing the reasoning for a covered bridge. Versus, I suppose I could Google it later, but it'd be more fun to see what you guys have to, what do you guys know? Yeah.
Hey, look at that bridge.
Yeah, that's the regular bridge.
Is it the car bridge?
Yeah, that's the car bridge. So yeah, according to this, this is still in its original location. That's very cool. This is where it's always been since 1884. Just a couple miles on the way back from checking out the that cool Hogback covered bridge is this stone schoolhouse, North River Schoolhouse, built in 1874. Probably served all the kids from this area. It's not very large. Just a couple windows on the side. Can't really go in there. It's behind a gate. I'm sure it's open to tours by appointment. You got a little outhouse back there too. Very cool. Here we are entering our first town on our new channel. We have arrived in Winterset, Iowa. And I think I've been here, must have been probably 20 years ago or something like that. Right when I first moved to the state of Iowa. But yeah, that definitely had to be about 20 years ago. We've already got a detour, road closed ahead. I guess I will go this way as we explore the side roads of Winterset, Iowa in the springtime. already exploring Winterset here. We've got the courthouse, which looks to be undergoing some renovations at the time, but the courthouse was built in 1868 and was rebuilt in 1876 after a partial fire destroyed it, and now it looks like even more renovations are going on. But this is the town square. Winterset was platted during a cool spell in the summer of 1849. The name was originally set to be Somerset, Iowa, but the unseasonable coldness made the commissioners reverse this to Winterset, Iowa. Or as so it is written on Wikipedia. Winterset definitely has a very cool downtown square. Really digging it. As we walk down the sidewalks here in Winterset, I wanted to talk a little bit about the plans for this channel. It's not necessarily to have a bunch of music and fancy editing. This is more of a laid back, kind of an enjoyable, relaxing channel. Well, look at this, bud.
There's the water tower.
There is the water tower. I have another channel that's kind of like that has more music and editing and things like that. While I think it's fun for certain channels, I don't think it will fit this one very well. I think this is just more of kind of a relaxing storytelling. These murals are really cool. Kind of a laid-back channel type of thing. While I do have a drone, I might use it here and there, but it certainly won't be constantly. When they first came out, it seemed like every YouTube channel was using those like crazy and constantly. So I might use it here and there, but not very often. This is more of just going to be a laid-back, enjoyable, relaxing channel that someday he can look back on and check out, and we'll learn more about Iowa together. I think this is going to be a ritual for every town we stop in. Landon loves water towers, and he watches videos about water towers, and he loves to get up close and check out water towers. And hopefully never climb water towers, I guess, unless you're working for the water company. But pretty cool, huh? You touched it. Here we have the Monumental Park, honoring Madison County Civil War dead, 1861 to 1865. This was dedicated in 1867. 4 cannons were given to Madison County in 1878 by U.S. Congress. And here they are. And Landon's checking out mushrooms that are growing. And here is the monument dedicated to the veterans, to the soldiers of Madison County who gave their lives for their country. Now, this is a very cool old marquee on this theater, the Iowa Theater. Very cool. I'm digging that. Looks like, yeah, it's still open and doing showings. All this old architecture is just so cool. If you ever want to get weird looks in a small Iowa town, walk around with the camera facing towards your face, talking into it. It's some interesting looks so far, but hey, I kind of expected that, right?
Yeah?
I don't know if it's coming through. Yeah, you can see it. They've got the leg lamp in there from A Christmas Story. That is so cool. Love these old Art Deco style door handles. Very cool. Or would that be mid-century modern, or is that the transition period from Art Deco to mid-century modern? I'm no expert on that. Here's the courthouse bell, dated 1876. Very cool old pharmacy sign. I didn't want to film and talk too much inside of there in case upset anybody or didn't want to be on camera, but a pharmacy has been in this brick building since it was built.
Fly.
1875. You found a fly. So wow, it's always been a pharmacy. That is really cool. Hollywood legend entered the world as Marion Morrison on May 26, 1907 in this home right here, otherwise known as John Wayne. John Wayne's birthplace. A modest little house, but I imagine for the day, this was probably pretty typical. It's pretty impressive how close it is to the downtown. I mean, it's just a couple blocks. The downtown area there. Imagine little mini John Wayne playing in this yard if he stayed that long. I don't know how long he lived here actually. Exploring John Wayne's backyard. John Wayne's birthplace backyard. There's a cool little gazebo here.
What do you think?
A little barn, a gazebo.
There's a gazebo?
Yeah, sure is.
A gazebo?
A cool little barn here.
A gazebo? And there's flowers.
Yeah.
And funny concrete.
Well, this is cool. This is a screen-used cannon from the Alamo, a John Wayne movie, if you were familiar with that. Very cool. Kept in the old barn behind the house, next to the gazebo. You just imagine a young little John Wayne playing back here. Very nice little area. Well, while we're at a former movie star's home, it's worth mentioning that Winterset was also used. Everybody probably knows the 1995 movie Bridges of Madison County, this was its town, and the bridges outside of it were used as filming locations. But also, it was a filming location for a movie called Cold Turkey in 1971, and a movie called The Crazies, released in 2010. All used Winterset as a filming location. And what would a trip to Madison County be without a stop at one of the iconic covered bridges of Madison County? Pardon the lawn maintenance going on in the background, but here we have one. They're kind of spread out all over Madison County. Oh, this one has fire suppression system built in. I was wondering what that was. A lot of history here. And one of the covered bridges of Madison County. We're here at Frosty's. This looks like the place to go to get the good stuff, huh? Alright, we opted to eat in the comfort of air conditioning. But yeah, that place looked legit. It looked like one of those good places where the good food is, those malt stands. And oh yeah, I can already tell. This is good. It's gonna be good. But yeah, those small town malt stands always have good food, especially in Iowa, it seems like. Ironically, there we go, cheese fries. We didn't get any malts at the malt stand, but we got a Coke, and then we're about to dig into this stuff. The hot? Is it good? Thumbs up?
Yeah.
Yeah. If you find yourself in Winterset, hit up Frosty's. The beef burger, the cheese, fries. What do you think? Thumbs up or thumbs down? Big thumbs up. That's good stuff right there. Stopped off to burn off some of those new calories from that excellent food. Right? Ready?
Second.
I passed you.
What?
I passed you. Passed you on the right. A lot of these houses are just absolutely gorgeous too. What a town. That's what has me so excited for this series.
Yeah.
Yeah, you too? Is exploring these places that I didn't know about. Well, I knew about, but never really visited. Because didn't really have a reason to. Now, totally do.
This town is so cool.
It really is, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like a little baby town. It's a baby town. It's like a little baby town.
It really is something. Currently driving to find Clark Tower. This is pretty cool back in here. And again, I think about those people that think that Iowa is just flat cornfields. It doesn't really come through in the video. The grade of this hill is pretty steep. Very cool.
I see inside of it.
You want to see inside of the tower. Guys, this is Clark Tower. And it was built, oh yeah, you got a bunch of ants right there. It was built in 1926 on the 18th anniversary of the founding of Madison County. And it was built in memory of Caleb Clark, a stonemason who was the first white settler of Madison County. And there it is, erected in memory of Caleb and Ruth Clark, pioneer settlers of Madison County, 1846 to 1926. And they say this stands at a height of 25 feet tall. You want to go up there? I think we got it. Should we check out in here first?
What?
Should we check out in here first? Oh wow. Oh. We got a bird in here. Look at that.
That's a good bird.
It's a good bird.
It's a cool bird.
Well, we'll leave you alone, bird. Sorry to bother you.
Sorry.
Alright, you ready to climb this thing?
What?
You ready to climb this thing and conquer it?
Yeah.
Alright. Let's go. And here we are. Ooh, we can go up one more level. That's pretty steep. Some very impressive views from up here. Landon wanted to hang out down there for this one, but this is the top of Clark Tower. Absolutely gorgeous. It did. We got Landon chasing a butterfly. Guys, that's going to do it from Clark Tower and Winterset, Iowa. Our first trip on our Exploring Iowa randomly series. I'm excited to see the next town we'll be going to. Just randomly picking one. Hopefully you'll join us for that, guys. I would appreciate a like. If you like the video, a thumbs up. It'll help get this channel off the ground, get it growing. Subscribe if you want to see what maybe if you live in Iowa, we'll be coming to your town next. And one way to stay updated on that is to click that little bell next to the, we've got a dancing Landon over here, next to the subscribe button to stay updated whenever we post a new video. Guys, that's going to do it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next town.